welcome to McGuffey Stadium, and tonight is senior night here at McGuffey, and unfortunately for us, they introduced the football team, the band, the golf team, the cross-country team, the tennis team. Did I leave any teams out?
The children of the secretaries in the office.
So, we are going to be delayed here. They're just introducing the band. They just played the national anthem. No teams are on the field yet. Actually, our team is about a mile away in their locker room, and
they're coming down on shuttles, I think.
So we want to let you know we're here, and we want to let you know we're going to start eventually. So just hang in there, and again, when you see teams on the field, we will come back.
You got it. Thanks, Dean. It's time for Highlands football tonight from McGuffey. The Highlands Golden Rams, for the first time, visit McGuffey since 2003 against the Highlanders, the homestanding McGuffey Highlanders, along with the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik, Dom Green alongside, and the Dean set it up for you if you were on the live stream with us. We had a long senior night, and we have and now McGuffey comes out of the field. We have taken a little while to get started here. We will be late. I don't see any penalty flags, Dean, but we're going to be set for football here. For tonight's game, the Highlands against McGuffey. McGuffey coming in winless on the season after they had been successful in recent seasons. Well, the Rams with a 61-0 shutout over Burrell a week ago. And after the first 3 games of the season, when the Rams allowed 43 points a game, who in the world would have ever thought we'd be talking about a shutout?
No doubt about it, Mike. They held them to a total of 51 yards on offense. Great defensive game plan by Coach Kaz. Again, I want to make a point that we did a great job on the defensive line, especially our defensive ends. Valley News Dispatch player to watch was Logan Tees. Our freshman had 11 tackles. Senior Braden Twickie had 7 tackles and a sack. They never let Trey Corey get a full head of steam all night. They caught him at the line of scrimmage, and again, it was a great job. We're going to need that same job here tonight.
Sure is. It's the first Highlands shutout since September 23rd of 2022 when they beat Indiana 31-0. And if you're looking at such things, the last time they had 2 shutouts in 1 year was that 22 team. Earlier in the season, they shut out Blackhawk 23-0. Well, we mentioned we've made the trip to McGuffey. This is a non-conference game, but it's still important.
Yeah, Mike, a few sites don't even have us in the playoffs. Again, the committee's going to select the final 3 teams. If you look right now, they're saying Greensburg, North Catholic, and Hopewell. I disagree with that. I think if we win these next 2 games, the loser of the Hopewell North Catholic game, which is played next week, will be out. So again, tonight's an important night, though. It's necessary to get on our resume a nice win here tonight at McGuffey against a team that is 0-8.
And then they are in the 3A Western Hills Conference. Avonworth, Central Valley, and Beaver are 1, 2, 3 in this conference. Hopewell and North Catholic are going for 4th. You mentioned they play next week. So if they go with 1-1-1, that's what we're going to see. Nate Perry in his first season, and we just got word before the game that his father passed away before the game, so it's going to be a rough go for Nate tonight. Ed Dalton, the AD, who helped us out so much before the game here, resigned after he was here for 12 years, made the playoffs 9 times in quarterfinals our last 2 years, but they've moved up to 3A and found the sledding tough.
Very nice gentleman. Mike had a big ring on his hand. I think that's from a championship gone by. And again, they were 2A the last few years, and to move up to 3A, it's a lot tougher. Obviously, you can see that by their record. But again, you have bigger teams with bigger rosters. They kind of just wear you out in the fourth quarter. We mentioned that with our freshmen sometimes. They wear out too. But there's an old coaching adage, Mike. It's not the X's and the O's. It's the Bobs and the Joes. And tonight, Highlands has to go out and get these Highlanders on their gray, do not adjust your TV set.
That's right.
Field.
It is a gray turf. So the colors, you see McGuffey dressed very much like Notre Dame. But the Rams will be in there all white tonight, and we'll be having the coin toss out at the 50-yard line. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider the caring therapists at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights. Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the most up-to-date techniques and equipment in physical and occupational therapy. They deal with several types of injuries, specializing in sports, orthopedics, vestibular, workers' comp injuries, and women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Physical Therapy is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights, right behind Eaton Park and next to St. Joe's High School. They have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment. Highlands won the toss. They're taking the ball.
Yeah, Mike, and we come in tonight. Minaj Lucas, 959 yards rushing, 41 short of 1,000. He went over 1,000 passing last week at 1,024. By the way, we have a happy birthday to our backfield tonight. Darius Cherry and Minaj Lucas. How do you like that, Mike?
That's very good. Happy birthday, Darius. So Nate Clare will kick off. He will be wearing number 4. We'll be getting to the starting lineups in a moment. They will be brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business to beautify and protect. Call 724-224-2851. Special teams starting back to receive for the Rams. Montrell Johnson on the near side of the field and Darius Cherry on the far side. Nate Clare, number 4, will kick off for the Highlanders. Again, 8-4 a year ago, lost to Washington High twice, but they are 0-7 and struggling through their first season in 3A. And we are set to go. Nate Clare approaches the football, and we are underway. He boots it to the near side of the field. It is deep. Montrell Johnson back at the 3-yard line. 10, 15, tries to get outside to the right. He does. Turns the corner, got a flag down. Johnson over the 25 to 30, and he's out of bounds at the 30-yard line. This one's coming back.
Yeah, Mike, nice return by Montrell. Like you said, it's going to be coming back, and we'll take a look at that Highlands offense. By the way, Minaj Lucas gets to the 1,000, Mike. That's a very unique club in the WPL. Only 20 members, one of which is our own Jeff Sinclair. He was 1,200 and 1,200. Mentioned again, Minaj Lucas, 8 at quarterback. Darius Cherry is running back number 4. Wideouts are 11, Aiden Burford, 3 Montrell Johnson, 1 Jamar Wright. And starter tonight is number 2, Jamarcus Prager.
The penalties against Highlands, the flag's at the 22, so that'll take it back to the 12-yard line. And that's where the Rams will start. First down at their own 12. Long field to go, starting this one. Rams, and they're all white, moving right to left. Highlanders dressed in their Notre Dame-looking uniforms with the blue jerseys, the gold pants, and the golden domes.
Center is 63, James Naviglia. Guards are 55, Caden Zadowski, 68, Cole Schaefer. Tackles number 70, Morgan Smith, and 65, Cruz Kelly.
So here we go again. The Rams need to win this game, and they need to win next week, and then put it in the hands of the committee. I think if they slip up either of these next two, that they'll be out.
They'll be out for sure. But I still don't like the fact that they're
I think that's because the Rams are 4-5 right now, and those teams aren't. I mean,
yeah, that's right.
It doesn't matter what it is now. It's going to matter what it is.
Yeah. Come into focus more
next Saturday when they do the picking. Here is Cherry with a cut. Comes to the near side of the field, tries to get out of dodge. He's in trouble back there. Now he's going to try it again. He ran 20 yards and lost 5. Cherry is dropped back inside the 10-yard line.
He went left, he went right, he went left, he got tackled. Let's take a look at the defense for the Highlanders of McGuffey. They'll start 4 down linemen, 73, Memphis Hadridge, 64 is Aaron Supler, 70 is Reno Presto, 78 is Ethan Durbin. Linebackers 11, Colt McGowan, 21, Aiden Odell, 37, Malachi Ely, 68 is Reed Teagarden, and your cornerbacks are 1, Logan Carlisle, 40 is the safety Riley Salisbury, and the other corner is number 3, Lincoln Johnson.
And the Rams called timeout already after the first play, and I think Matt Bonoslawski doesn't like what he saw.
It's a long trip down, but you better be ready to play. And I don't know if senior night screwed him up or not, Mike, too. We came right to the field and played.
Yep.
We thought we'd at least have a 10-minute warm-up. Didn't get it, though. Well, let's talk about Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates. They're dedicated to serving great La Prima Espresso, company coffee, and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Maybe get a couple coffees going over there. It's a little chilly tonight. Now they have 2 locations, downtown Trenton and Heights Plaza in Toronto Heights. Born in love for great chocolates, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Let's get back to the play, and I'll give you the rest after this.
Second down, 15. They go pistol. Straight ahead give is to Cherry this time. Tries to get up through there, but the Highlanders are waiting for him. And he's thrown back by Reno Presto, the senior defensive lineman. Not much, if anything. He gets it out to the 9-yard line.
Come and experience one-of-a-kind coffee chocolate experience at 206 Corbett Street or 1705 Union Avenue. They're open till 5 weekdays and weekends till 3. Look at the website, harvestmoon2.com.
So it's third down and long. Highlands backed up.
Perhaps to go to the air early here. We said we're waiting for 41 yards from Minaj Lucas. You have to try to run it. Let's see what happens here.
My guess is he'll get it in one run. Lucas is back. He steps out of there. And here he comes to the near side of the field. Up over the 10. And they got him. And Minaj fumbles the football inside the 15. Highlands gets it at the 13-yard line, the 14-yard line. So it's a gain of 5, but the Rams are going to have to punt. That was an inauspicious start for the Highlands offense.
But McGuffey is fired up, Mike. Even though they haven't won a game yet, they know every game is an opportunity to win the first one, and they're playing like that.
And this is one of those games, you know, the longer you let the team hang around. And this is a proud group. These seniors have had a very decorated career here. This reminds me of the year that in 2008 that we started 11-0, and in 2009 we were 0-9. Here's the snap. Babinsack. That's our first punt in a game and a half, by the way. We did not punt last week. This is
all the way back to the
Carlisle
50.
at the 50-yard line, and he's pushed out of bounds. As he gets down to about the 40, Caden Dodowski got down there to push him out. So Carlisle made that catch on the punt return. He'll also be the quarterback. First down, Highlanders in Highlands territory, and they're in good field position to start things.
Yeah, Mike, their running backs will be number 24, Dan Hermanic, 37, Malachi Ely. Wide receivers, number 3, Lincoln Johnson, 11, Colt McGowan, 32, Sheldon Hanna. Don Lyman are 60, Ryan Johnson, 64, Aaron Supler, 68, Reed Teagarden, 73, Memphis Hadrich, and number 70, Reno Presto.
I love Memphis Hadrich. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting. With Braden and Daniel on board, the 5th generation of Timmons. Got you covered. Dean will have Highlands defense here in a little while. They're taking a while. What's going on there? Maybe a penalty or something. They're having a discussion. The officials, there's a hat off.
All right, well, let's take a look.
Are they going to make Highlands punt it again is the question. Let's see what the fellas have decided here.
They're getting their TV time. We didn't get referees, correct?
We did not. Now they're coming over to the near side of the field.
Personal foul, Mike?
Oh, jeez. Here we go with the 15-yard penalties again. You know, eventually, it's either going to stop or it's going to kill you.
And 25 yards in penalties already, and we're...
So they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Only 2 minutes into the game, right? 25 yards in penalties. Not good. Look at this. Are they going to stop it?
And an unsportsmanlike call. 2 of them. This is half the distance. 12 more yards. 37 yards in penalties. First down, McGuffey at the 12-yard line.
Well, they put on a tee for him, yeah.
You talk about not being ready to play.
Yeah.
First down for the Highlanders, trying to get the early lead. Carlisle, the quarterback. And a give is the first man through, and that's Aiden Odell, but he's hit and stopped. And another flag is down as Odell gets it to the 10-yard line. Cole Schaefer was down there, and so was 56, and that's Luke Lattis. We'll see what the penalty's about. A legal chop block against McGuffey. It's coming back.
Yeah, that'll help.
And that one will be 15 yards, I believe.
A calming of errors so far.
Yeah, this has been a mess.
Yeah.
It's a very uneven start because of the penalty back to the 29. It's going to be first down. They need to get to the 4. 25 yards to go.
How doesn't it stick with the 4 down linemen that they went with last week, Mike? 44 is Braden Twicky, 56 is Luke Latta, 68 is Cole Schaefer, and number 9 is Logan Tees.
First down, 25. Man in motion, they're going to toss it to him, and that's 39, who we don't have.
How about 38?
Oh, it's Malachi Ely. He's 30. Okay, he is 30. He is 39. So Ely carries it to the 26-yard line for 3 yards. It'll be second and 22.
That time tackle was made by Logan Lattis.
Lattis brothers in on the first 2 stops. Second and long. Odell is the pistol back. He gets the call. No, he fakes it, and they're going to run the toss. And this is to Furmanek off the left side. He's at the 15, and he's down to the 11-yard line. Furmanek finally brought off his feet as they ran a little razzle-dazzle. He got the toss from Carlisle.
Jamar Wright brought him down, Mike. He's starting at safety tonight.
Now remember, the line to gain's the 4, so they're still 7 yards away.
Corners are number 4, Darius Cherry and Montrell Johnson. Linebackers 11, Aiden Burford, 32, Beckham Ochoa. 10 is Tavon Partlow, and 21 is Logan Lattis. And they are, again, in scoring territory here with the 3rd and 8. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter, no score.
Ball just outside the 10. And they split. Lincoln Johnson to the right.
He's going to throw.
And Carlisle is back.
Incomplete.
And he fires it incomplete, and it's 4th down. Now the Rams have a chance to hold him here. Field position is going to be ugly if they do, but at least they'll get the ball back. Let's see what happens. Are they going to try a kick? They are bringing Nate Clare on, and he's going to try a field goal. He's made a few this year, 2 at least. Stats weren't exactly complete, but. So we will see. They're going to mark it at the 20. It's going to be a 30-yard attempt. And the holder is Logan Carlisle. And the angle's left to right. Rams have blocked quite a few of these this year.
Partlow up on the left edge.
Here's the snap. Goodwin, ball's down. Clare's kick is on its way, and it is good. Nate Clare has booted a 30-yard field goal. And McGuffey draws first blood at 7:43 left of the first quarter.
Not the start we thought we were going to get here, Mike.
A 30-yard field goal by Clare, and the Highlanders lead it 3-0.
I wonder how many times they've been in the lead this year, Mike, without having a win.
Exactly. And they've been shut out a few times for sure. Philippi's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999. And it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippi's offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippi's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi. Or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place for Ram fans. Meet and greet Philippi's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Well, they gave them the field position, starting at the 25-yard line. They moved it 14 yards after a couple of their own penalties and kicked the field goal. Montrell Johnson awaits at the 3. Same place he caught the last one. 10, 15, near side of the field, squirts through a hole and gets to the 23-yard line. Down there for the Highlanders was Victor Bonus, number 25. So the Rams have it 1st and 10.
You mentioned McGuffey. They've been shut out 4 times. West Allegheny 32-0. Central Valley 49-0. North Catholic 42-0. Beaver 49-0. The games they scored, and they lost to Washington 14-7. Hopewell 56-24, and last week Avamore 35-13. So this has got to be good news for them.
Not tonight, huh?
Not tonight.
1st and 10. Rams at the 24-yard line, moving right to left in the first quarter, trailing 3-0. Cherry is the sidecar. And he gets the call. Now he's running backwards, and they're spinning him, but he gets to the near side of the field as he gets away from that spin. He's up over the 35 to 40, 45 to 50.
40.
Darius Cherry down the sideline. 76 yards for a Highlands touchdown.
And let's give an assist to Ethan Durbin. Mike, he's the one who spun him around in the back.
It looked like roller. It was roller derby.
You remember that? Yeah,
he gave him the whip.
The old whip.
He gave him the whip.
Yikes.
And just like that, in one play, as they've done so many times this year, the Rams take the lead.
Unbelievable. Darius Cherry. Happy birthday, Darius. How many on that, Mike?
It is happy birthday. It's a 76-yard touchdown run, which is his longest run of the year. It is his 7th touchdown of the year.
Wow.
So Babinsack is on. Babinsack will hold. Snap, ball down. The kick is blocked at the line of scrimmage. That's been happening a lot for the Rams lately, and that was 68 Reed Teagarden.
There's something on tape, Mike, they're picking up because that's happened in a Deer Lakes game and it happened here tonight. Got to clean that up.
So the Rams do have the lead at 7:23. 20 seconds later, Highlands comes back to take the lead, 6-3.
That's what they do.
It sure is.
Well, if you're planning a vacation, just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws located on 4 acres in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws, family owned and operated. They live on site. They have dog and cat boarding and self-serve dog wash, as well as doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in a supervised high-security indoor-outdoor play yard. Your pets are assessed for temperament and play style and placed in the perfect room. Call Pittsburgh Paws at 724-888-7297 or check them out at pittsburghpaws.com. Remember, the half-mile off Route 28. Pittsburgh Paw Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility.
That's the 6th extra point we've missed this year, and I think at least 4 of those have been blocked. Never even got to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
So, because you know how dead-eye Babinsack is.
Yep, and we're talking about playoffs, Mike. These are things you have to take care of if you're going to make the playoffs.
Absolutely. Or if you want to have any success once you get there.
Correct.
Now they do a pooch to the far side of the field, and this is Victor Bonus. And he doesn't get very far. Boy, the Rams played that well. He kicked the pooch to the far side of the field. The Rams had the coverage over there, and not much of a return, if any at all, at the 25-yard line.
That was Ochoa and Marquise Johnson on that tackle.
By the way, you asked if the band made the trip. Yes, they did, because we hear them.
Hour and 20 minutes.
We stopped to eat, though.
It was an hour and 20 minutes, not counting the eating part, trust me. Dom had, what was it again? What was that thing?
Dom had the Krabby Patty.
Krabby
We went to
Patty.
Wendy's. Now, this is not a commercial for Wendy's. You're supposed to go to Philippines. Here we go, 1st and 10.
We thought we'd get down here and eat first.
It was a good move. Here's Carlisle, sprinting right, in trouble. Carlisle's in trouble, being chased by Litwicki. And he's hit by Litwicki. He did the leap to get over
Yeah,
Burford.
there's the penalty, Mike. You're not allowed to do
You're not allowed to leap.
Litwicki made the tackle, and they're doing that for the safety of the kids.
Right.
College you can do it, pros you can do it, high
Right.
school you
And
can't.
we've seen Najee Harris pull that many times. We've seen Gavin Bartholomew pull that, which for a tight end is pretty impressive on Saturdays. So,
Speaking of young kids and safety, Mike, tomorrow is the alumni baseball game.
okay.
And the first pitch is 1 p.m. It's going to be at the baseball field. And how many alumni will pull something in that game? My son Ken is going to be there. He's going to be the third base coach. He says he's waving everybody. So
Send them all.
there'll be lots of pulled groins tomorrow.
So it's a half the distance penalty, which is going to take it down to the 12.5. So we already have 64 yards in penalties in the first 5 minutes of this game. 1st and 22, and they've set themselves back too. Remember, they were down close and they took a 15-yarder. Now they're having trouble, Colt McGowan, and now it's going to be a timeout for the Highlanders at 6:56, and the Rams leading it 6-3.
They do look like
Notre Dame, they do. It is,
Yep.
and the gray turf. They said they built this stadium on the same site the old one was in 2004. We were here in 2003, so we missed out on it. The Highlands won that night 35-14.
Birdie picked us to win the night 35-13. How's that sound?
Well, we already have a strange score, so it's already 6-3, so we'll have to see what happens there.
Well, in the Allegheny Conference tonight, Mike, we are the non-conference game. All other 6 participants will play each other. Monty's at Burrell after beating Deer Lakes 48-0. I thought that would be a big game. Turned out it wasn't.
The Deer Lakes hasn't scored since they scored the last touchdown against us.
Yeah, Beaver shut them out the week.
2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
From the 12-yard line. Carlisle is back. Carlisle looks. He's going to fire it down. He's going to be intercepted at the 32 by Montrell Johnson. He's inside the 20. He's inside the 10. He turns the corner. He goes into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown.
Montrell Johnson played that ball great, Mike. He read that quarterback roll, and he waited, anticipated, and intercepted a returner for the score.
32 yards on the return by Montrell Johnson. On a pick 6 has the Rams on top, 12-3. And just like that, the scoring is coming for Highlands.
They score in bunches. Here they go.
Babinsack on. Let's see if they can get this protection figured out. Naviglia snaps it. Babinsack holds it, and Babinsack kicks it through this time. No issues there. They cleaned it up, and it's 6:41 left of the first quarter. All kind of points already. It's Highlands 13 and McGuffey 3. Here's the band.
I can hear you across the way.
How about that? B&J Sports has been outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting goods needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets to team uniforms, trophies and plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or you can call them 724-226-2762. There's something to be said for longevity, and 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports. What a wild start. This kind of reminds you of the first couple games of the season, huh?
Yeah, fast-paced and scoring. Again, Highlands let McGuffey get that opening field goal off a couple penalties, but they've come back with scoring the last 13.
So Babinsack will kick it. And he does the same thing. He pooched it to the far side of the field, but this one's going out of bounds. So that's not going to work. The first one was executed perfectly. This one, not so much. 12 left. So it's 3rd down for Highlands. 3rd and 7. Johnson in motion. Lucas is back. Lucas is going to fire it to the far side of the field. It is caught by Montrell. He's up over the 40, the 45, and steps out of bounds and has a first down, Highlands, at about the 45-yard line. That's the Rams' 2nd first down of the game. Lucas to Montrell. And we'll see where they spot that. They're going to put it at the 44-yard line. It's a 14-yard gain and a Highlands first down. First pass completion of the night for Highlands.
How many in that, Mike?
14. As Minaj continues his move up the board passing-wise. That's a big first down. Nice 3rd down conversion for Highlands. Their first of the night. First down at the 44. Minaj going to run it this time to the near side of the field. Oh, he got a block, and here he comes up over the 50. Barrels ahead into McGuffey territory to the 45-yard line. That's 11 for Minaj and a first down. He took Reed Teagarden for a ride.
Breaking tackles along the way there. Apologize for being frozen there for a second, Mike. We're back up and running. The live stream, if you're watching Saturday morning, never mind.
We have more channels than. 1st and 10, Highlands at the McGuffey 45. 11 yards for Minaj Lucas. He came in needing 41 to go over 1,000 as a rusher.
25 to go.
Lucas keeps it. Now he's in trouble, but he gets away. He's at the 40, the 35, and steps out of bounds in front of the McGuffey bench. Chased out by Teagarden again. Teagarden's all over the place.
It's close to the first down, Mike.
We'll see where they spot it. It is a first down. It's 10 more for Minaj Lucas.
3 carries now, 26 yards. 15 to go to join the exclusive 1,000 yard rushing, 1,000 yard passing club. Only 20 members, one of which is watching right now, Jeff Sinclair.
I've heard this. He had 2484 in that 2008 season total combined. Johnson in motion. Hand off to Cherry. Cherry, oh my goodness, look at the blocking on that one. And Cherry gets 9 yards before anybody gets to him. Brought down by Riley Salisbury, the sophomore safety, after a 9-yard pickup to the 26-yard line.
5 rushes, 84 yards now for Darius. That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter here at McGuffey High School with the score. Under a nearly full moon. It was full last night. Super moon it was. Highlands 13 and McGuffey 10. No better time than right now to stop into Highlands Tire and Highlands Integrity Alignment. Your family owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. At Highland Tire, you are their #1 priority. Stop in today and see why Highlands fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com or call Trentham at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. Since 1961, we deliver.
And Jeff Sinclair sends that friendly reminder not to mention that he's second team All-State free safety. Okay, Jeff.
You know what
if
you're listening, can we talk to him for? You know what you were was a heck of a punt returner. Never let the ball hit the ground.
There you go.
Always something I marveled at. And that's the last compliment you're getting from me tonight. I just wanted to, want you to know.
Start charging him a fee for this.
I just want you to know that. So the ball will be at the McGuffey 26. It'll be 2nd down and 1 as we start the second quarter. Highlands with a slim lead at 13-10, but they're trying to extend that here. On a beautiful night. I mean, what a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous ride down, too. The foliage was tremendous.
Fall foliage tour.
Direct snap to Lucas. Lucas off the right side has the first down. Barreling and fighting to the 21-yard line, and it's first down. Highlands, a 5-yard pickup.
31 now, 10 yards to go to break the 1,000-yard rushing line.
Rams have 4 first downs on this drive. At the McGuffey 21.
What's interesting, Mike, is our wide receivers are 1, 2, and 3 now.
How about that? And our running back is 4.
Wright, Prager, and Johnson. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is for people like me that have trouble with math. Lucas is back all day, looking. He throws it. It is pulled in, and a spinning move by Prager, and he takes it out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That's his first catch of the year. New in at wide receiver here this week. So that'll be 6 yards to the 15.
2 for 3 now for 20 yards for Vanage.
Rams now plenty of time on the play clock. Pistol formation, Johnson in motion. Now they run a stretch to the right, and this is Cherry with a head of steam. Takes it down inside the 10-yard line, and I think he's gonna have a first down for Highlands. It's gonna be 1st and goal. Boy, Cherry, once he gets running downhill like that, barreling toward the end zone.
He ran over Jamar Wright, who wasn't expecting him up his back.
Make it 6 yards to the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. And Cherry's at 91. He went over 100 last week. He and Minaj both did. When Rams get 2 backs over 100, it's usually good news.
Yep.
Lucas is back, but we have flags. False start on the Rams.
After 3 quick ones, it's been a while since they got penalized. This one's going to cost them 5.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 14-yard line.
4 penalties, 42 yards to the Golden Rams so far.
Burford comes back in.
Still not used to this gray turf, Mike. I wonder why they choose gray.
Colors.
On sale.
Might have been.
Well, gray was a big color a few years ago. Gray was the color. Everybody was painting their houses gray on the interior. They took it to the extreme.
Montreal in motion.
Passing.
And it's incomplete. The pass was broken up. They tried to get it to Burford down near the goal line, but Lincoln Johnson. We need Lincoln Johnson to cover Montreal Johnson, and they're both number 3. But Lincoln Johnson knocked it away, and it's 2nd and goal. Minaj now 2 for 4. 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 10:07 to go, first half. I don't think they'll have any senior night stuff to do at halftime.
That's a good thing.
I think they got it all in.
They better have, because they said we had a late start here. If you're just joining us with senior night,
I guess we did.
They honored every senior in the squad
in Washington County. Play fake, and here comes Lucas rolling to the left.
He has room.
15, 10, and runs over a man and gets thrown out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Defender was Aiden Odell. He stood him up and got him out of there. So they're going to mark it at the 4-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain, which might do the trick.
There it is, 41 yards on the button.
Goal on the 4-yard line.
Congratulations, Minaj Lucas.
Now don't lose any yards.
Yes, joining the 1,000 club momentarily.
For now.
For now. And it was his birthday yesterday. How about that?
Happy birthday, Minaj.
Good way to celebrate your birthday.
3rd and goal, wide side of the field to the right. Johnson in motion.
He's going to keep
Lucas
it
going to keep it. Gets behind Sherry, and he's not going to get there. They were waiting for him. He's still battling ahead, but they throw him down, maybe with a yard advance. Yeah, they're going to put him at the 3, and it's going to be 4th and goal. The Rams will go for this.
I believe they will, too. 6 carries now for Minaj, 42 yards, 7 yards a pop.
And Sherry's got 91.
On 6 carries. Balanced backfield tonight.
13-10. This would be a big stop for McGuffey. 9:28 to go, first half, and the Rams leading at 13-10. Rams just 1 offensive touchdown on the night. The other was a pick 6 by Montreal. 7-0, and Kratzenberg had a pick 6 early in the year against East Allegheny. Second one of the year for Rams. Rams going to call time. They are. They're going to call time out here.
They want to get it right, Mike.
At 9:11 left of the first half, and the Highlands leading it 13-10.
Well, Mike, if you take a look at the top 5, there has been a shakeup in a 3A. Monty Christian still on top at number 1. Avonworth jumps up to 2. Central Valley at 3. Beavers 4. So there it goes. 1, 2, 3 teams from the same conference in the top 5.
Yeah, this conference.
Yes. Southmoreland jumped up to 5. And Deer Lakes is out since they got beaten badly by Imani this past week. And again, my rankings, I would have Imani, Avonworth. I would put the Elizabeth forward, Southmoreland winner in 3rd. Central Valley be 4th, and Beaver would be 5th. But again, that's a pretty powerful conference up north when you have 3 teams in the top 5.
Deer Lakes playing Burrell tonight, or Valley tonight, and Burrell next week. They get a chance to get healthy, get a couple of wins there before they get into the playoffs. So it's 4th down, the ball just outside the 3. And we'll see what Matt Bonoslawski and his staff have come up with here for Highlands.
What do you think, Mike? A little sprint to the right.
Yeah, a little sprint with an option to pass it or run it. Twin receivers to the right. Johnson out there now. They're just going to run a stretch to the right. Here comes Cherry to the corner. He walks in for a touchdown. Or that.
It was the stretch, all right, but it was a stretch run, and Darius Cherry's in for the score. Second one of the night for him.
And a holding call against the Rams.
Hold
it's
everything.
Coming back.
Hold everything.
Now I think the field goal team's going to come out, and they are.
Okay, let's see if they can get the field goal off, Mike. That's been a big problem this year.
52 yards and penalties for Highlands already. That is just
And that one stops a touchdown.
Unacceptable in 15 minutes of football.
Well, we come in average 84 a game, Mike said. Last week was 105.
Yeah, at this pace, we would have nearly 200 yards in penalties tonight. So Babinsack will hold it. Babinsack will kick it. This is a 28-yard attempt. High snap. Oh, it's a fake. Babinsack rolling to the left. He looks, and he's run out of bounds. I don't know if that was a fake. Well, he's thrown out of bounds. Hard. The flag is down. It's going to change everything as
he got horse collar, Mike.
they sprinted Keegan Babinsack to the left side. Now remember, he's thrown a 2-point conversion. Now a flag on the McGuffey bench from here on the near sideline. I don't know if that's just a get-back warning flag or not, but that happened flying over here by the linesman on the near side of the field, so a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Clearly a horse collar.
Now, did that look like a? I mean, nobody seemed to go out for it.
No.
It was a high snap, and he just took it.
Yeah, I think he decided.
Now they've had that. They've had that work for them, as I mentioned. He threw a 2-point conversion off an extra point like that to his brother earlier in the season.
Will he get like 6
and he
yards
threw one
rushing?
to Jamar, and he threw one to Jamar Wright, so he's done it twice.
He'll get like 6 yards rushing in that, right?
Well, he's probably not going to get anything because we got to see what these flags are first of all.
I think it's horse collar, so wouldn't he get the gain first?
He might, but we'll see. That's right. It's not an extra point. It's a field goal. Changes everything. Yards will count. Let's see.
That'd be his first attempt running.
They're marking it at the 7. So you said 6 yards. That seems right there. But there's going to be all kind of stuff going on here. They're taking a while to sort this out.
We work in ink, Mike, so we'll wait for the call.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait. Yeah, I don't have him as a run yet, so that would be his. Again, on extra points, you don't get any stats. This is a field goal. There's the horse collar call. That would be half the distance to the goal. Now here is the unsportsmanlike against the McGuffey bench.
So give him a 6 yards rushing.
It's still going to be 4th down. So the Rams probably just going to go for it again.
It's at the 2-yard line, Mike.
So he got the 6 yards.
He's working the goal on the 2-yard line.
Should be
right, Mike. They're going for it.
They are. So the ball's at the 2, and again, it's 4th and goal.
I would run the same play.
This is their 7th and goal play of this. It is.
Yeah.
In this series. Cherry ran it in once. May try that again, huh?
Nope,
Lucas is going to go right up the middle. Dives, goal line, and
no mark.
The ball's out. And McGuffey has it.
Minaj does the greatest impersonation of somebody in the end zone that doesn't make a touchdown. I thought he was over by a yard. I thought he walked in.
Well, he did, but he lost the ball first. It's the first Highlands turnover of the game. And McGuffey couldn't see who recovered it down there amongst all those players. But the Rams, after that long drive, turn it over on the goal line.
Minaj gets the rushing yardage on the play.
Yeah, 1 yard.
So he now has 43, but no score. No points on the
The 15th play of the drive results of a fumble and a turnover.
Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy.
First and 10, McGuffey on their 1 yard line. And they give it, and a scrum ensues, and they do get out of dodge. They get out to the 5 yard line as Ely carries it.
Cole Schaefer down there at the bottom.
2nd and 6 for the Highlanders.
Brady Lechwicki.
Boy, that really hurts. Highlands' first turnover of the night. That is the 13th time they've turned it over this year. Spin and a give to Ely again. They stand him up in the hole and throw him back as he gets to the 11 yard line. Henry Timmons in there on the tackle as he gets to the 11. I'm sorry, the 6 yard gain. 3rd and 5 now. Is that Brennan Mara wearing 43?
His number.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Sorry, Brennan.
It's gone from 53 to 46 to 43.
Carlisle in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Carlisle to the near side of the
Uh-oh,
field, and he's
safety.
dragged down. No, he's outside. He's at the 1.
Close.
And that's going to be 4th down, and this is going to be a very interesting punt for McGuffey down there at the 1-yard line. Great play, though, by Montrell Johnson to get to Logan Carlisle.
4th and 10. 4-yard line.
5-yard loss. You feeling generous for a sack there? I think so.
We can do that.
4th and 10. Montrell back at the 35-yard line. He's already got a pick 6 tonight. The punter standing back with heels on the goal line is Sam Stout. First punt of the night for the Highlanders.
It's going to be a test too, Mike.
Rams with a 3-point lead. Yeah, one step backwards and the
guess what
Rams
we
jump
did?
offside.
Burford just gave another 5 yards out.
Well, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
As Mike Tomlin would say, highly penalized unit.
57 yards now, penalties.
4th and 5. This gives Stout a little room.
6:45 to go in the second quarter. Highlands leading here 13 to 10.
Claps once, claps twice. I think the third claps the ball. There it is. And here it comes. Oh, man, the Rams sent the Czar's Army, but he got it out of there. It's going to take a bounce. Montrell at the 45. 40.
No
Flag down.
The
Nope.
flag.
Yep, there's the
Yeah,
flag.
there
Yep,
it is.
blocking the back. Johnson's
Forget
going to
about
be
it.
out of bounds inside the 30, but this one's coming back, and the Rams are going to add 10 more to that lovely total. You know, give them 67 yards in penalties halfway through the second quarter.
68 is a flag on the play.
My goodness.
Shooting themselves in the foot.
The funny part about it was they had two guys do it. The flag is going to go down at the 42, so the ball will come back across the 50-yard line. Still terrific field position, but we would have had the ball inside the 30-yard line.
McGuffey student section is going to be horse hollering. You can't do that.
Seriously.
Done on numerous occasions.
Highlands fans should cheer back. Yes, we know.
Or obviously we can, because we continue to do it.
Yeah. First down at the 48. Moving left to right. Hand off to Cherry. They got him in the backfield for a big loss at the 45-yard line. A lot of them back there. Memphis Hadrich. Reed Teagarden, among others.
Loss of 3 on the play.
2nd and 7.
Clock continues to turn. 5:55 to go in the second quarter. We have a couple coaches in the stands for McGuffey, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
If we're picking them up on the field, Mike.
Yeah, they're there. And a turn. Nope.
Penalty marker.
Lucas is going to keep it. This is probably against the Rams. Lucas. Now here's when you're afraid somebody's going to get hurt when the play doesn't even count. Lucas gets it across the 45 and down to the Highlander 43-yard line, but this was going to be a false start on Highlands. Another pre-snap penalty.
False start.
Second.
Here they go.
There they go.
Yes, they can. Yes, we can.
Yes, and will. Often.
8 penalties now to the Golden Rams.
2nd down, 18.
From the 40 as the Rams continue to march backwards. And lead by only 3 points in this game. Had the ball after a long drive and fumble going in.
I don't feel a sense of urgency, do you?
I don't feel a sense of much, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how much they want to be here at this point. Cherry, bust through there. Cherry still going across the 50 and dragged down at the 49-yard line. And there's that man again, Reed Teagarden. What a game he's had, the senior linebacker. 11-yard pickup. Rams want to go quickly. You talk about that urgency.
8 for 99 now for Cherry. Again, we said this is a non-conference game, but the but being is we're trying to impress that committee to get to the playoffs.
It means every bit as much as the others, you know?
I agree. Marin now in a fullback.
Third and 7. Lucas in trouble. Tries to get out of there. Does his Fran Tarkenton impression. Oh, and he throws it at Cherry.
He fell down.
Was wide open, and he fell down trying to turn himself around to the football. He was, I mean, he probably would have gone for a touchdown if he was able to keep his feet there.
Turf monster got him there. Gosh, now 2 of 5 for 20 yards.
And the Rams will have to punt.
4:13 to go here in the second quarter.
Jackson Babinsack is out there to do it. Let's see who the Highlanders send back. It's Logan Carlisle, the quarterback. Logan Tees is the personal protector. Here's the snap, and Babinsack boots it. He gets it on the ground. Takes a Highlands bounce inside the 20. And the Rams get it at the 17-yard line. It's a good punt, no return on it. And down there for Highlands was number 10, Tavon Partlow, to down it for the Rams.
So McGuffey will go to work here with the final 4:04 to go in the second quarter. Might have a chance to be leading here at halftime. And they'll get the ball to start the second half.
They will indeed. Highlands won the toss and took the football to start this one. First down at the 18.
Got to be careful.
That 15-yard drive just coming back. 15-play drive by Highlands coming back to bite them there. 7 plays in goal, including penalties. That included a field goal try that they wiped out and got to go again. Oh, they go the double handoff, and this is to Furmanek off the right side, and he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Partlow and Burford were in there, the double handoff.
Basically, Mike.
Ely had it first, and then he gave it to Furmanek.
You got to tackle everybody.
Yeah. 2nd and 3.
Marin now the linebacker.
Now they run the whirly bird and get it back to Ely. Ely pounding up over the 30, gets a first down to the 31-yard line.
Burford again, the senior, along with Wright. Again, no sense of urgency on their part either, Mike.
First down for McGuffey. It's their first down of the second quarter.
Remember, they have no timeouts left.
That's true. Inside give this time. And that is Aiden Odell up over the 35 to the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6.
Luke Gladys made the stop.
Clock winds to less than 3 minutes.
First man through.
Yep. Oh, it's Carlisle, and he's fired to the ground by Logan Tees. My goodness.
Big sack there.
Tees was back there, and he let him go, and down he went.
That was no roughing the quarterback, but it was close, Mike.
It was close.
I mean, Turkey Jones, remember that?
Yeah, with Terry Bradshaw, yeah. He lost weeks to that injury. 5-yard loss on the sack. Third and 11.
Will they throw it here?
Man,
No?
2 men in motion. That's going to be a penalty on McGuffey. The motion man was supposed to be Furmanek, but the tackle actually left early also, and that's where the issue comes in.
4th penalty is for them for 40 yards. So we've had 112 yards in penalties here and a very choppy first half. I think that's part of the problem, Mike. It's just can't get a flow in this game. Neither team.
So what are we going to get here? 3rd and 16, 17? 16. That sack was very important. Logan T's leading the team in sacks, I believe. He's got 3.5. He's a freshman. Now they're going to run the double handoff again, a reverse, and this time Litwicki sniffs it out as he gets Fermanic and throws him down for a loss.
Burford finished them off too. Highlands going to take a quick time out here, Mike.
Toss to Ely and then to Fermanic. It's the second time they ran it there on that one, but this is a loss back to the 24-yard line.
So at 1:20 to go, Highlands will get the ball back with a chance to knock one in before halftime, leading here 13-10.
3-yard loss on that one. So yes, so the Rams will get the ball back. 1:20 to go. Chance to maybe get some more points on the board. Get a good punt return, something along those lines.
Hang on in the third quarter, Mike. I have, I think, my best trivia question ever.
Yeah, you were mentioning that.
Pretty proud of this one.
Oh, good.
Give Steve Belak an assist on that. I've been at the open gyms at the.
Is there a Springdale thing that goes into this question?
Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Hang on.
4th down. Punter is Sam Stout, number 15.
15 Stout to punt.
Montrell Johnson awaits. He's going to stand at his 45-yard line. Let's see if the Rams can get this, bring it back across the 50, and not commit a penalty. If we can get those couple of things, I think I'd be happy. The Rams look like they're coming. Snap, Stout's got it, and he gets it out of there. Good kick. Here's Montrell at the 42. 45. Tries to cut back. Not going to get across the 50. And he does get down at the 42-yard line. Don't see any flags. They didn't get it across the 50, but you got 106, and you got the football.
Highlands have 2 timeouts, Mike?
The Rams have none. Neither team has any timeouts left. They are all out.
It's according to the scoreboard. We'll take their word for it.
1st down, Golden Rams at their 45. They're going to have to go quick here. Vigliot over the football. They go shotgun. Minaj references his wristband and sends Johnson in motion. He's back. He looks. He's going to fire it deep. He's got a man down there. It's Jamar Wright, and he's gone. Touchdown. One play.
What Highlands does. That's what Highlands does, Mike. He was wide open.
5 yards to Jamar Wright, and this place has gone silent.
What a pass by Minaj, Mike. He gets back in that pocket. He taps it once, he taps it twice, and he just lets it fly.
Well, and the point is, he had tremendous protection that time. A 55-yarder. Jamar Wright with his 13th reception of the year. It's his 4th touchdown.
Hey, good use of him.
Babinsack with the extra point. His line drive is through. And at 58 seconds left of the first quarter, your score, Highlands 20 and McGuffey 10.
It'll make the long walk up the hill a little easier, Mike.
Will it not?
Well, Joe Lucchino and son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance Financial Group, serving the 8K Valley for decades. Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You may not think you need life insurance when you're young, but that's actually the best time to get it. The right policy can help you pay expenses, grow wealth over time, and save you money by locking in rates early. Joe and Joe always know they're located at 2318 Freeport Road, next to Donut Connection, or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
One play, 55 yards, 8 seconds.
Yikes. wait till you hear the halftime stats, the time of possession.
They do so much wrong, and then they do stuff like that. It is
the girl with the curl, we call it.
What a season it's been. Babinsack will kick it off. Now the key is to make sure you don't let them get back into this. Here's the kickoff, and he boots it to the far side of the field. And back to get that is Dakota Reedy. And Reedy tries to get to the middle of the, it's 40. Riley Salisbury, and he gets it to the 26-yard line.
Man down for the Golden Rams. Marquise Johnson made that stop.
50 seconds and no timeouts. We have a final baseball score. The Mets beat the Dodgers 12-6. The Dodgers have to put the Champagne back on ice. They'll go back to L.A. and play Game 6 on Sunday. 3-2, the Dodgers lead that. Yankees are up 2-0. Juan Soto's hit a home run. That's your baseball scores. Now, don't turn the channel. Stay with us.
That's your Yankees, correct?
They're not mine. I don't own them.
Wish you did, huh?
Oh, just a little bit. Just enough for a parking spot and a box. That's all I'd like.
All right, here we go. Final 50 seconds.
McGuffey at their 30. Are we doing the double handoff again? I can't even call it reverse. It's double handoff. There it is.
1, 2, there you go.
Through the middle, but not much. Logan
Mr. T's
Tees.
waiting for you.
Yeah, Mr. Tees is probably the best way to describe him the way he's played tonight. He was hurt and missed a couple of games, but man, since he's come back, especially tonight.
Now, Dom's young. Dom, do you know who Mr. T is? He's looking at me with a blank expression and says, who? So that went right over his head.
Yep.
Look up Mr. T at halftime.
I pity the fool that doesn't know who Mr. T is.
There you go.
Right through the middle, it's for Manic, I believe. Oh, it's Odell. I was close. Odell out to a 40. 8-yard pickup, but that's first down, Highlanders.
Jamal Wright in on a stop.
They are testing eyesight tonight, let me tell you, with this offense. At least with Burrow, you always knew Corey was getting the ball. 9 seconds to go, but I think they're going to wrap this one up here. First half going to come to an end at McGuffey. Halftime with the score, Highlands 20, the McGuffey Highlanders 10. We'll be back with more stats, all kind of good stuff right after this.
Under the full leadership of true majors, Gary Collins and Augustin Rag, with the true team captain, Valente Baker, and Colorado captain, Amy Kovarchek, we're proud to present the 2024-2025 edition of the Highlands Varsity Marching Band. We open with a jam-packed medley of songs you're certain to recognize and bring a smile to your face. Get ready, stop in the name of love. I can't help myself. Reach out and I'll be there. Let's celebrate the hits of Newtown. Supremes to bring you 3 classics by the Jackson 5. I'll be there with a trumpet solo by Owen McIntyre. I Want You Back and ABC. Next, we feature our drill team in Color Squad, a popular hit released by Aretha Franklin in 1968. Listen to the Queen of Soul while we present You Better Think. This song was originally the first successful single recorded by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Heard in countless TV and movie soundtracks, including the football classic Remember the Titans. Here is Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Band, including the Greater Pittsburgh Bombing. The Highlands Varsity Marching Band thanks you for your kind attention and wishes you a safe and pleasant evening. The Highlands Varsity Marching Band staff for 2024-25 includes Assistant Director Lee Lynn, Band Proud Sponsor Kristen Brianti, Band Camp Assistant Evan O'Shaka, Woodwind Instructor Rick Matt, Brass Instructor Sean Durkin, Percussion Instructor Corey Beck, Drill Team Instructor Color Instructor Jenna Gaylord, and the Director of Bands for Highlands High School, Matthew Blasek.
All right, we're back at halftime with the Highlands Golden Rams leading the McGuffey Highlanders 20-10. Halftime stats will be brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trenton. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Interesting first half stats, Mike. Not much in the way of first downs. Highlands 7, McGuffy 6. Rushing, though, Highlands 148, McGuffy 98. Big deal in the passing department. Highlands 75. McGuffy yet to throw one complete pass. Total yards, McGuffy 98, Highlands 223. Highlands converting 1 of 3 third downs. McGuffy only 1 of 5. Penalties, again, the big story for the Golden Rams, 8 for 72 in the first half. McGuffy's committed 4 for 40. 1 turnover each. Time of possession favors McGuffy 13-39 to 10-21. Those quick strike Highlands touchdowns.
Hey, and the only reason it was that close is because the Rams had that 15-play drive that resulted in nothing.
Interesting.
Which is, kind of hard to believe. Okay, here we go individually. Minaj Lucas 3 for 6, 55 yards, and 1 touchdown. That was to Jamar Wright. Wright caught 1 for 55, Prager 1 for 6, and Montrell Johnson 1 for 14. Darius Cherry 8 carries, 99 yards. Minaj Lucas has 43 yards on the ground on 7 carries. That gets him up over 1,000 on the ground, so he's rushed for 1,000 and passed for 1,000. On the McGuffey side, the Dean mentioned Logan Carlisle 0 for 2 through the air. 6 yards on the ground. He was sacked twice. Malachi Ely 33 yards on the ground. Dan Fermanic with 24 yards. And Aiden Odell with 21. And that's their total. Scoring in that first half, Nate Clare with a 30-yard field goal, 7:43 left first quarter, 3-0 McGuffey. The Rams came right back on their first play from scrimmage. Darius Cherry, a 76-yard touchdown run. The kick was blocked, and the Rams led it 6-3. Montrell Johnson then, a 32-yard interception return for a touchdown. Babinsack added the kick. It was 13-3. Then Logan Carlisle at 2:07 left first quarter with a 1-yard touchdown run. Clare with the kick, and it was 13-10. The Rams scored the only points of the second quarter, 58 seconds left. Jamar Wright on the bomb from Lucas on a 1-play drive, 55 yards. Babinsack added the kick, and the Rams lead it 20-10. Halftime stats brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness, 222 East 4th Avenue in Tarentum. Check them out today at greatnessathletics.com.
Mike, I think we have the first time in history our stats are exactly the same.
How about that? We're finally learning after 25 years.
What are you going to say?
I guess. So the Rams leading it 20-10, and McGuffey will get the football.
By the way, I saw Jason Tees at halftime, and I made my Mr. Tees reference. He knew who it was.
Well, sure he did. That's how that works. We got to get the parents. Talk to Tony Litwicki at halftime. He's the. But besides us, I think we may be the only people that were here the last time the Highlands played. And he said he asked somebody from the wrestling team when they got the turf. He goes, it's their second turf, and they got their first turf in like 01. And Tony goes, that did not happen because I played on grass. And he goes, and it was worse than Knock.
Knock used to have that big crown, and right at the 2-yard line, there was a big hole where they attempted a 2-point from. They now have turf, so we haven't been out there for a few years.
Yeah, it has been. The Knock Knights, Scott Briggs, Dave Bacon still getting it done on Knock Knights radio out there. They may be the only Scott might be the only one that's been at this longer than us at this point.
Yeah, he's been in it for a while, that's for sure.
So Babinsack will kick off. McGuffey will get it and move right to left here in the third quarter. Highlands 20, McGuffey 10. Rams need to win to force the committee to continue to look at them. That's kind of the way this is right now. Next week at Valley, Battle of the Bridge. And here we go, third quarter underway. And the boot will come to Ely at the 15-yard line. 25. And drags it up to the 32, and Beckham Ochoa dragged him down. First down, McGuffey at the 32.
All right, Golden Rams got to work on defense after letting up that 1 touchdown. They kind of clamped down on McGuffey. Litwicki with 7 tackles along with Partlow.
Well, one of the things you noticed about the first half was the way McGuffey burned through their timeouts so quickly.
And not 1 yard of passing.
They love the double handoff. First down at the 32.
Use it a lot here.
Play-by-play man stream. First man through, and that's 21 Odell. Dive play up to the 37-yard line.
Tees and Luke Gladys on the tackle.
Gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
McGuffey doesn't seem to be any type of a rush to get to the line of scrimmage either.
They were running their offense. He might have got 5 on that actually, huh? 2nd and 5, we'll say. And Carlisle with the spin, and he flips it back, and this is Ely. And Ely's dropped as he gets to the 39-yard line.
Hartlow and Ochoa in on the stop.
3rd down and 3 to go for the Highlanders. And they do use a lot of different backs. Can't key on one guy in this offense.
Tackle everyone. Marquise Johnson playing one of the corners now.
Including the quarterback. Tackle him too. 3rd down. And it's the give to Odell. Odell finds the sledding tough and doesn't get much. Gets it up across the 40, and that's about it. It's going to be 4th down.
Lechwicki on the bottom of the pile.
Brendan Mara.
Mara and Ochoa.
4th down and a yard to go. And McGuffey will go for it. Big play here for the Highlands defense.
Our cameraman, Dom Green, was not fooled on that play, Mike. He stayed right.
He was on that. 4th down. A yard to go.
50-50 tickets out.
Carlisle, the quarterback. And a give to Odell. The Rams have him.
I don't think
He
so,
ran
Mike.
right into the arms of Mara, and I don't think he didn't get it.
Nope. Lechwicki down
And
there.
Lechwicki, 43 and 44. The Rams have held.
Group tackle that time.
Great job by the Highlands defense coming out here in the 2nd half.
Mara, senior, big stop there for him. Highlands take over, getting excellent field position.
$218.
In the Highlander territory at the 41-yard line.
8284-176-8284.
And if you're 0-8, Mike, you do go for the 4th down.
I know why the game's been so weird, Dean. It's the supermoon.
We had it at halftime.
So it'll be 1st down Highlands. Mara in the game at tight end. Johnson and Wright and Burford are the wideouts. The quarterback is Lucas. The sidecar is Cherry. And Lucas going to keep it right up the middle. Here he comes, right through the middle. It opened up like the Red Sea. It's a Highlands touchdown.
And they tackle him.
And they tackle him.
Let's have a flag.
Past the end line. How can that not be a penalty? If you get tackled past the end line, how is that not a penalty?
If you get tackled in
Maybe
the
there's a flag that I just didn't see. But it's a Highlands touchdown. 41 yards, Minaj Lucas.
And boom goes the dynamite. 84 now for Minaj Lucas. And he made that one look easy.
And the Rams lead at 26-10. Extra point upcoming. And Babinsack. The kick is good, even though he went down after the play. A lot of stuff going on down there, but the Rams will take it. They have another one-play drive, a 59-yard touchdown run by Minaj Lucas, and the Rams lead it now. Stretch out that lead, their longest of the game. Highlands 27 and McGuffey 10.
I don't think we ever had a team with so many one-play drives, Mike.
No, this is insane. You know what? That's my homework assignment for this week. We'll have that for you next week.
Well, the Wire Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. They bailed us out tonight, Mike. We had to get their Wi-Fi in. Our 3rd attempt, my Wi-Fi on Verizon worked for sure. Their stores offer competitive prices, today's most popular smartphones, devices, accessories, and award-winning customer service. Now, blazing fast, reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, hassle-free setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires and no annual contract. Call 724-226-4590 today and get NFL Sunday Ticket for YouTube absolutely free. Or visit your Wire Zone headquarters in Trent Heights, at the Walmart Plaza, or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
I might have said 59. 41-yard touchdown. Here's the kick. Near side of the field. This is Ely at the 11-yard line. 15, 20, 25. Spins through 30. He's a bull.
Right, missed
Up
him.
over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Logan Tees and Beckham Ochoa combined to make the tackle. Got starters out there on special teams. And don't forget the great job the Rams defense did on 4th and 1.
No doubt about it, Mike. And one play later, we're ahead 27-10.
Highlands came into this game averaging 36.8 points a game, which is right now the highest in school history. They have never had that prolific an offense. The best they ever had was in 2014, 36 points a game. So they have a chance to make that mark here, too.
So you did do your homework.
I had that one. George Guido tipped me off earlier in the year. Uh-oh, we have flags. It's going to be a false start on the Highlanders. But you add that together with, and here goes the defense again. 43 points a game the first 3 games of the year, only giving up 16 a game since then, and here we are at 10.
5-yard penalty, procedure call against McGuffey. Put them back 5 yards, make it 1st and 15.
9:33 left, 3rd quarter. Rams lead it 27-10. Now they go empty.
Interesting.
Carlisle's back, going to throw it quickly to the far side of the field. It is caught by Lincoln Johnson. Johnson shakes and bakes and gets it up to the 30-yard line. Maybe the 30. We'll call it the 29.
Marin Tees again.
It's a yard lost on the play. 2nd and 16. So the first completed pass is for a 1-yard loss.
And the mock cheers go up when they announce Brennan Marr as a number change. This PA announcer is very entertaining.
Nice guy, too.
Yeah.
They all been here. We have a timeout. We have a player down. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Riley Salisbury was the injured player. He came off the field under his own power. The ball is back at the 29-yard line after the loss of 1. 2nd and 16 for the Highlanders. Carlisle is back. Sprints to the near side. Now he's going to fire it deep. It's going to be intercepted and dropped. Boy, he was mugged down there. It was Marquise Johnson. The McGuffey, I don't know if that's the Highlands fans or the McGuffey fans. That was the receiver that was doing most of the grabbing. Sheldon Hanna. Both fans are yelling for interference on that.
So
you know what? They did it well.
Yes.
3rd and 16 now for McGuffey.
Hand-to-hand combat over there.
When these two teams played in 02 at Golden Ram Stadium, the Rams won that game 35-7. That was Highlands' first win ever at Golden Ram Stadium. They did it against McGuffey.
How about that?
Remember, they lost the first game to Freeport the week before.
You did do your homework.
That scoundrel Sam Albert.
Yeah, Sam came in and beat it.
3rd down. Now they're going to run it. They give it to Odell up the middle. He doesn't get much. Now look out. We're battling. Marquise Johnson. Those two are still battling from the play before. They let him go. It's 4th down.
Schaefer in on that tackle along with Twicky.
To the 34-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain for Odell. 4th down, 11. Fun team on the field. Rams defense is stiffened up here.
Cherry's back to get this
Okay.
one.
Thanks to Don for that. He was on
Bumper,
that.
spotter, and cameraman.
Yes. The punter is Sam Stout. We'll see Ken next week at Valley. I know he's watching. Good snap. Stout's got it. Here they come, and he gets it off. Cherry at the 35. 40. 45. A good return by Darius Cherry up to the 47-yard line. Odell gets up limping, and Teagarden in there again also. Odell has been a big player for them tonight. First down, Highlands.
As Highlands goes on offense, Mike, we have to give you a scoring alert. You told us Jeff Sinclair has 2,484 yards, leads
Total
Rams in total rushing and passing yardage. Well, look out, because Minaj is up to 1,079 passing, 1,043 rushing. That's 2,122. He's within striking distance.
Those are that's quarterback yards. That's quarterback, rushing, and passing combined. Those are the only two guys now in Highlands history. Nearly 60 years of football at Highlands, only two quarterbacks have gone 1,000 in a season.
362 yards off.
Pretty good company. Lucas is back.
More all
he looks,
day.
he pumps, he's going to run it, spins away, and gets out of there. Here he comes up over the 50, the 45, and there's Odell, man. He got back from that injury. Knocks Minaj down after a 9-yard pickup. What an individual effort that was by Lucas.
And you're not going to see too many more exciting 9-yard pickups than that.
9-yard gain. 93 yards for Minaj. We mentioned Minaj, Lucas, and Darius Cherry both went over 100 yards in the 61-0 win against Burrow last week. They may both do it again here. Rams don't lose when that happens. Cherry the sidecar on 2nd and 1. Lucas is back. He doesn't see the blitz. He fumbles. And McGuffey's got it at the 48-yard line. Reno Presto's on the football for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Minaj did not see it coming from the left side that time. And ball came out. Did he lose 3 yards on that play, Mike?
He lost 8.
8. Wipe that smile off your face, Jeff Sinclair.
So it's first down, McGuffey at the Highlands 48-yard line. 7:05 left of the third quarter. And they put one in here. They're right back in it. 17-point ball game.
And their fans haven't given up either.
And here's the toss to Fermanic off the right side. And Fermanic gets some positive yardage inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line. Brennan Mara hanging on for the tackle.
Bartlow and Burford in on it too. Bartlow now 10 tackles.
Fermanic's first carry of the second half. He's up to 44 on the ground. 2nd down, 4. Now, do we have a penalty here? We do. Personal foul against the Rams. Another 15-yarder.
That puts them at their average, Mike. 87 yards now on 9 penalties. And again,
second accepted 15-yarder. First down for the Highlanders.
And if you can't do that, chance go up again, Mike. Unfortunately, the answer is yes, they can.
Yes, they can. The ball's at the Highlands 28. 1st and 10, McGuffey. They're having trouble getting the chains situated over there across the way, so the officials wait for them to do that.
6:56 to go here.
The McGuffey coaching staff calling the players over. We're going to have a timeout here.
Both.
Matt Bonoslawski's having a discussion with the official.
I think his question is, what did they do wrong?
Come on, make it play football!
An entertaining group here at McGuffey.
Officials timeout, he says, talking to the McGuffey sideline, yeah.
After a personal foul, sometimes they want to.
Explanation?
Yeah, and
make
tell
sure
the kids clean up.
Well, like you said, make sure the kid knows what he did. First down, Highlanders at the Rams 29-yard line. Highlands 27, McGuffey 10. 6:45 left. Third quarter. Now the toss is to Ely. He cuts it back in, but he's hit by Logan Tees and brought down. And he gets it to the 27-yard line.
Tees Valley News Dispatch player to watch this week. Gets his 8th tackle with the sack tonight, too.
2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8.
And I say no sense of urgency, Mike, because they keep forming something called a huddle. We don't see that too much anymore.
No, you don't. That's Odell on the dive, and boy, they barrel ahead. And Odell's got close to first down yardage to the 20. Probably going to be about a half a yard short.
Lattice down there. Luke Lattice. And they're definitely in 4-down territory, 3rd and 1.
Oh, sure. Clock winds to 5:40, third quarter. Carlisle's going to keep it. He pulls it. Here he comes to the near side. First down and more. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. First down, McGuffy.
Just basically read option, Mike. He decided to pull it out of his belly and got the first down.
They're going to say he stepped out at the 14-yard line.
Stop the clock with 5:33 to go here in the third quarter.
First and 10. Clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play, 5:33 third quarter. McGuffy hasn't scored since the first quarter, 2 minutes left in it. Trying to get back on the board. And the handoff to Odell through the middle, and they barrel through. And he gets it to the 8.
So he made the first down.
6 yards on that one, 2nd and 4.
Mayer and Luke Lattice on that stop.
Thank you.
6 tackles now for Mayer.
And they give again, and this is to Odell again, right through the middle. Odell gets it inside the 5, and it's going to be first and goal to go for McGuffy at the 4-yard line.
Keys and Partlow down there. Make the stop.
This drive started in Highlands territory at the 48-yard line. They are at the 3. First and goal. A game group of McGuffey Highlanders here tonight. Are not going down easy.
Reno Presto, Mike, has one of those Guardian helmets.
Yes, he does.
See that?
Odell again barrels through the middle and gets it down to the 1-yard line. It is a rugby scrum now. They're having a lot
look at this.
A lot of success with that
Odell
dive
comes
play.
flying out of there, and it's, speaking of rugby scrums, that looked like a soccer fall there. Cole Schaefer in on the stop.
2nd and goal after 2 yards. He's up to 52. Ely's got 38. Fermanic's got 44. You can see where they've rung them up. They've spread it out. 2nd and goal. Toss this time. It's Fermanic off the right side. Rams have him, but Fermanic gets away and gets into the end zone. Dan Fermanic looked like he was trapped for a loss in the backfield, but McGuffy has scored.
Kept those legs moving.
Dan Fermanic's first of the game, and it's a 27-16 game. Nate Clare is on to try the extra point. Carlisle holds it. Clare's kick is on its way, and it is good.
Knock one away, Mike.
3:58 to go here in the third quarter. It's now Highlands 27 and McGuffy 17.
Seems like a long quarter, too.
Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it, or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? Well, you can put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, Beanie Home Renovations. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver excellent results in every project we undertake. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, Beanie's team is skilled, professional, and respectful to their clients. From kitchens to bathrooms to foundations and roofing, Beanie works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Take the first step in making your vision come true. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate, or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Mike, we had a great performance last week by Knox Cody Mullen. Quarterback against Hampton. They win 38-14. Listen to these numbers. Completed 11 of 18 passes for 249 yards and 3 touchdowns. But there's more. He ran 23 times for 246 yards, but there's more.
There's more.
He intercepted 2 passes on defense.
Wow.
By the way, he was also the punter and the punt return.
And he drove the bus.
Can you imagine that? That kid had to sleep good that day.
Wow. Well, McGuffey takes advantage of the Highlands turnover after Reno Presto recovered the fumble on the sack fumble on Minaj Lucas. They march at 48 yards on 8 plays. The Rams have run but 3 plays here in the second half. But they still lead it 27-17. Nate Claire will kick it off. See if there's any shenanigans here by the Highlanders.
They do not have to announce an onside kick. What is kicking?
He booms it.
Whoa,
Lucas, or I'm sorry, Johnson at the 1, 20. Now I'll apologize.
He got 5 yards more than I thought he'd get.
He had a head of steam. I'll tell you what, Montreal loves running this back.
Sure does.
Good job. He gets it out to the 26. It's first down, Highlands.
He's done 3 tonight.
You may wonder, McGuffey. William Holmes McGuffey, born here in Claysville, was the author of the McGuffey Reader, 1st through 6th grade, which was the first recognized textbook used in schools. Mr. McGuffey was born in 1800.
He didn't do the Dick and Jane series, did he?
I don't believe he did.
Did you learn on that?
Oh, yeah.
And what was the daughter's name? Excuse me, the other sister's name. Dick, Jane, Ann.
Ted and Alice?
No. Nothing doing that time from Cherry.
Jerry gets hit in the backfield.
He had 99. He doesn't have it anymore. Loss of 4. It was Sally.
Sally. That was Sally Brown.
She was a little blonde.
You know, Mac Brown's wife, Sally. 4-yard loss on that one by Cherry.
Back to 95 yards, and the McGuffey team is fired up.
Yes, they are. 2nd and 14.
He brought up their fearless leader, that's why.
That's what it is. William Holmes McGuffey. Not to be confused with a MacGuffin, which we all know in literary circles is a tool for advancing the story. Here's the give. Cherry again. The Highlanders are fired up. No gain. 3rd down.
Somebody forgot to tell them they're 0-8, Mike.
Again, a proud group. They've been to the playoffs. They've won a playoff game 3 years in a row. Been to the quarterfinals the last 2.
Whoa.
They were hit by graduation. Moved up from 2A to 3A, and things haven't gone well for them. Been injured, things along those lines.
10 rushes now for Cherry for 95. 10 rushes for Minaj for 85.
Lucas is back, and Lucas fires to the far side, and he hits Montreal. Don't give it up. He does. He gets away over the 40. Hold on to the football, and they whistle it dead at the 45-yard line. So, again, Lucas to Johnson, first down.
23.
We'll see. They're going to give it the 44-yard line. So it's a 22-yard gain. First down, Golden Rams.
Minaj now up to 97 yards passing. 4 of 7. And a big first down.
36 yards on 2 catches for our leading receiver, Montreal Johnson. 24 catches on the year. We'll run it again to Cherry. Cherry zigs and zags, but he goes right into the waiting arms of Aiden Odell. Linebacker on defense, running back, fullback on offense.
Somebody must have whispered to them he's near 100 yards because they put the clamps on him the last 3 runs. -4 and -1 there.
And a 0 in between. 2nd and 11. Clock winds to 1:43. Remember, stay tuned after the 3rd quarter. We will have unflooded trivia for you.
It's a dandy.
And it's a dandy, we hear. If there was a BLAC involved, I'm worried. Lucas back. Lucas steps up. Here he comes to the near side of the field. Up over the 45. The spin move.
Wow.
Inside the 40 and down to the 39-yard line.
Great job by Dom to catch that
What
action,
button
Mike.
is that on the controller for the spin move, Dom? What
Is that
button?
the X?
Yeah. First down. The B button.
The B button.
19 yards.
19 yards.
And a prettier 19-yard run you'll never see.
He's over 100 now with 104. Let's get Darius up there. We can get him 6.
Less than a minute now. Cherry. Oh, cuts. Gets away. Inside the 35.
There's
Inside the 30. Here he goes down the
6.
sideline. Cherry to the 10.
quick 6.
Cherry to the 5. Cherry's got a touchdown
And he's
with
the horse
markers
collar,
down.
yep.
Darius
Double
Cherry
markers.
takes it 38 yards for a Highlands touchdown.
Flags all over the place.
Flags all over the place, our buddy says.
38. That'll put him over 100, Mike.
Put him at 132 by my highly unofficial stats. But Cherry's in the end zone, and those 15 yards on the Rams can do one of two things. They could take a half the distance and go for 2, or they can add the 15 yards to the kickoff and let Jackson Babinsack kick his 3rd touchback of the season. They're going to kick the extra point as it sits. Another long touchdown for Highlands, and they've just become known for those. What a run that was. Looks like they had him in the backfield. That's got to be so demoralizing for a defense.
He just waited and waited and waited and planted that foot, and he was gone.
They are discussing the options with Coach Bones over there. It shouldn't really take so long.
Every game we have seems to turn to a street.
The score's 33-17. Yeah, it really shouldn't take this long to decide what we're doing, should it?
You would think.
Now what's he asking? Was it a touchdown? Yes. Hands went up in the air.
Yes.
I can't imagine they'd want to go for 2 here. It doesn't make any sense. It's not putting you any closer to mercy, really, at this rate. They're too far away from that. I'm not saying they can't do it because they can score quickly. Touchdowns of 38, 41, 55, 32, and 76 yards tonight.
Amazing. I don't ever think we've had a team this explosive, Mike. And your numbers proved it out so far.
Now what?
60 years of Highlands history, you're saying?
He's coming all the way over.
I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened, right? It was horse collar.
And again, I'm not sure if Coach Perry's even here tonight with his father passing away this afternoon. I'm assuming not.
I've never met the guy, to be honest with you.
Right.
Well, Mike, we've been in those situations ourselves. I went to work myself the day of the funeral because that's what my dad would want me to do.
Exactly. Well, I went into sports line the night of the funeral. Same thing.
There you go.
Okay,
Very long discussion. Here we go.
Personal foul on hot. Yeah, there's the horse collar. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against Highlands, of course. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against 2 on Highlands, and someone's ejected.
Does that mean they can't play the next game?
That means they can't play next week, whoever it is. And I don't know who.
Boy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. In a non-conference game, Mike.
And I do not know.
Yeah, we don't know who it is.
Well, we're
not
probably
gonna
going to be able to. Yeah, we're not. We're probably going to be able to do a process of elimination here in a little while, but we're not even going to do that. So here's Babinsack for the extra point. Kick up, line drive, kick good.
Babinsack's kick is good. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
So I can't wait to see what they do on the kickoff, where the ball's going to go. Highlands leads at 34-17.
So we would give them the 15 for the horse collar.
Well, we're not do anything yet until you see what happens on the kickoff.
Well,
because nothing happened yet.
I would think the unsportsmanlikes would offset each other.
Well, no, both unsportsmanlikes are against Highlands. Both of them. There were 2 on the same person, and that's why he's ejected.
All righty then. I thought they called one on them.
No.
I thought they were offsetting.
Nope. So I would assume that it's probably going to be 15 yards back. They're discussing it. I don't think they're sure.
Yeah, you got to get out the rule book for this one. Well, Mike, did you know 25 years ago, former Highlands coach Don Girardi threw for 200 yards and a pair of touchdowns to lead his Valley Vikings to a 35-28 win over Thomas Jefferson? Not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not.
Coach Don. He welded around back in the day, huh?
Okay, they're going to mark the horse collar 15 yards ahead. Well,
This guy's getting his steps in.
75 years ago, Joe Giordano scored a 21-yard touchdown to lead Ken High to a 6-0 win over Central Catholic, October 21st, 1949. Joe had 118 yards rushing and 99 yards in punt returns. Do you know why that's pertinent?
You know Joe.
Joe is Dan Timmons' uncle.
Oh, how about that?
How about that? And then also, 10 years ago, Braden Timmons scored 3 touchdowns when Highlands beat Valley 42-21.
Mike, they called all the penalties on McGuffey. All 4. All 3.
Oh, he pointed the other direction.
Yeah, he made a mistake because look where he's taking the ball. He's marked it 3 times. So somebody from
McGuffy got ejected. So guess what?
We're going to be kicking from the 15-yard line.
45 yard, 3 15-yard penalties.
So that's 105 yards in penalties.
Dean, I'm going out on a limb.
You think he's
We're trying an onside kick.
Hey, why not? You're right. You are right, Michael. Let's see if we're going to. Yeah, we should do it for
I've been at this for a very long time. I've never seen all that.
And that's why we show up every Friday. You know that?
So the Rams will kick off
Greatest?
from the plus 15.
It's the greatest
Well,
soap opera.
if Jackson wants a touchback, I mean, he got a free bow here.
No, I say go for the onside kick.
Oh, they are definitely kicking an onside kick. Because even if McGuffy gets it, look where they're going to be.
They got the hands team out there. It's got to go how many yards again?
10. So the ball's going to go to 5. We could have an onside kick recovery for a touchdown. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. That is crazy.
So we got the signals mixed up. And it might have been the refs, it might have been us. It's hard to tell, but here we go.
There's a lot of pointing.
Babinsack kicking. Here's the onside kick. It's loose on the ground. It's recovered in the end zone, is it?
It should be.
It should be a touchdown.
It should be.
It's not. It's recovered by Jamar Wright.
For a touchdown. Where's Jesus?
He did not recover it until he was across the goal line. What's the call?
Touchdown.
What is the call?
It's a touchdown. Come on, let's see.
It went 10 yards.
Yep.
Wright recovered it.
Are they going to call it a touchback?
How is it a touchback? Because it's a touchback. I guess it must have hit the. When it hit the end zone, it became a touchback.
I guess.
I was thinking that maybe Wright got it before. And look at this. We lost 5 yards on the kickoff.
Hey. Wow.
What in the world?
We're going to have to run that past our rules official.
We'll talk to Mr. No, I think they got it right.
Yeah, it could have been either or.
Here's the handoff, and it is
Nothing doing.
Malachi Ely this time, up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Mara and
so it was somebody on
Luke
McGuffey
Gaddis.
that was ejected.
Yep.
And won't be able to play in their game next week, and they will be playing at Quaker Valley. They got a bit of a trip. Most of their trips are probably a bit of a trip,
Yeah,
wouldn't you imagine? Especially that conference they're in. They're on alone on an island out here.
yes.
And now Carlisle fires, and it's complete to Odell. He's hit hard by Minaj Lucas and knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It is complete. That's their first completion of positive yardage. Out to the 30. Is it a first down? I think it is. 9 yards, first down, McGuffey.
5 seconds ago in the third quarter. What is Minaj doing playing safety? He doesn't need to do that. Final play of the third quarter, then it's trivia time. I got a dandy.
I got a commercial read. We'll be ready. Play action.
Still has.
Carlisle's trouble. Rolls right.
Harris after
Looking,
him.
fires, and it is incomplete. Cherry with nice coverage coming in on Colt McGowan. And the pass is incomplete, and that's the end of the quarter. The end of the third with the Highlands Golden Rams leading it 34-17. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, and you know how stressful that can be, our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage and promptly, effectively Advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
Well, Mike, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
I'm looking for a book title.
A book title.
Last week we played Borough High School, and their football coach, Sean Leoto, wrote a book.
Okay.
What is the title of that book?
Scoring a touchdown in 33 plays or more. No.
Not even close.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
No huddle, no mercy.
That's right.
Where he explains how he was the offensive coordinator at Clairton High School, where they averaged 58 points a game.
Uh-huh.
Here's the reverse, up the middle.
They do the old double handoff, and that's Ely. Up there, it's usually Fermanic on the double handoff. It was Fermanic to the 30. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Tease makes the tackle, his 10th. I'm not done yet, Mike. That team scored a PIAA record 958 points.
Whoa!
Second highest in the United States history. This was the same Sean Leotta who last week complained about Burrell having the score run up on them in the Valley News Dispatch, by the way. And he is the author of the book, No Huddle, No Mercy.
How interesting.
He also, I'll tell you after this play,
Carlisle is back, sprints to the near side of the field. The Rams chase him, and he throws it into the dirt.
had a goal to score the most points in the country so he could sell a few more books.
Oh, obviously.
And was kicking onside kicks in the fourth quarter.
Rams.
This is the same guy who complained about having the score run up on him. Can I rest my case yet?
Yes, you rest your case. The defense rests.
Yes.
The prosecution rests. I was going to say, yeah, that was very interesting. He said, but I'm not complaining. And then he went on for a little while to complain. So.
Unbelievable.
So the Rams hold that series, and now what do we have? We have a timeout by the Highlanders. At 11:09 left, the Rams leading it 34-17. Would you like to calm down and talk about our buddy John Gillette?
Well, we talked about the X's and O's and the bombs and the Joes.
The Jimmies
earlier,
and the
so
Jimmies
I'm
and the
gonna let
Joes,
that
yes,
go.
exactly.
Well, speaking of which, Ron Gillette Towing and Service, a registered contractor. Pretty good trivia question, wasn't it? Thanks, Steve Belak.
It wasn't much of one. It was more of a soliloquy. But anyway.
Well, they're certified in PA state inspections and emissions. Call Gillette's today for your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal need. If you're planning a cleanup, you can rent a 10-yard curb box. One call, and you can dump it all. No paint, no tires. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of its state-of-the-art equipment. And Gillettes are proud to enjoy an A+ rating for the Better Business Bureau. Call them today at 724-226-1222.
So here's the get all those deuces in there. Deuces are wild, as Vince Scully used to say. Claire.
Oh, almost.
Oh, they almost got it. And now it's loose, and the Rams are on it at the 18-yard line. I couldn't see who got it.
I think somebody got a hand on it. Let's see.
I think it ended up in somebody's belly.
That is 56. That is Logan Lattis.
That's Logan Lattis.
So does that count as a fumble recovery?
I'm counting it as a block.
Block. But he got it. So
Luke Lattis.
Yes.
So this is.
So it's our ball.
It's Highlands ball at the 19-yard line.
We have had more weird plays here tonight.
You're going to call for another 1-yard drive now? 11 minutes to go. First down for the Rams. And this is a play-action fake. He throws a little dump off to Burford. He turns the corner. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he juggles it and goes in for a touchdown. Burford juggled it, was having trouble holding on to it, but he did hold on to it, and it's a one-play drive, 19 yards.
How many one-play drives did they make?
A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our fourth one-play touchdown drive of the night. And that puts them over that 36 mark again, so they're keeping that alive. A chance to be the highest scoring points per game team in Highlands history.
Crazy night, huh? And remember, McGuffey led here 3-0.
Minaj now 5 for 8, 109 yards, and a couple of touchdown passes. And the kick by Babinsack is up, and it's good. 10:51 remaining, fourth quarter. Highlands now leads it 41-17. So for Burford, that is his third touchdown reception and third in the last 2 weeks.
4 one-play drives.
Yep, not kidding. As the youngsters would say, not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
And Lucas has thrown 2 tonight. So now he has thrown 15 touchdown passes for the year. We're gonna have to go back and look at that number because that's a pretty impressive total.
He has really stepped up here in the senior.
He certainly has he not? I'm looking forward to the same in basketball. No pressure, Minaj. Well, ain't time for basketball yet. That's for sure. There is still football to go here.
This week, next week, and hopefully another week.
Well, you're talking about that. The Rams scored 40 points in the second half last week against Burrell, and they did that on 16 plays.
Wow, that's amazing.
So Babinsack will kick off.
And we ran it up, huh? Senior Noah Blythen on this kickoff.
Back deep. Ely to the far side of the field. Colt McGowan to the near side. He hasn't kicked too many deep. He does this one. And this is going to be Malachi Ely at the 14-yard line. 20, 25. Oh, he's got some room. Look at it. Some moves for a big man. And he gets up to the 36-yard line before he's thrown down by Jamar Wright, and Jamar helps him up.
Right hand, Marquise Johnson on that stop. Marquise is Montrell's younger brother. Montrell has a touchdown here tonight.
10:42 left.
First and 10 Highlanders on the 37-yard line.
And McGuffey starts at their 37. Let's see if they've made any changes back there. I don't think so. Logan Carlisle still at quarterback. They go wishbone this time. My goodness. And the dive fullback to Odell. That's Oklahoma in 1975.
You got that right.
Odell carries it. Triple option wishbone.
Luke Gladys again.
First option's a fullback. You either give it to him or you fake. Then you carry it down the line. You can either toss or keep it yourself. That's what the option used to be. Triple option wishbone. Barry Switzer, Oklahoma.
Kyron Beasley in the game. He made the stop along with Gladys that time.
Now they go the inverse, and they're back to their regular formation.
Pass.
Carlisle's back, and he fires it, and boy, there's a lot of...
Burford.
And a flag is down, yeah.
Yeah, he got that one.
Burford saying he was being held on to by Ely, but I don't think so. It'll be a 15-yarder for pass interference. Put the Rams up over 100.
102.
And there is that. So this will be the 11th first down of the game for the Highlanders, and it moves the ball across the 50 to the Highlands 45.
First and 10, Ram, 45-yard.
Penn's lost 4-1 tonight. Ouch.
Double ouch.
They have a terrible time with that team. Carolina Hurricanes. Toss to Fermanic. Oh, what a play on defense by Beckham Ochoa to grab him behind the line of scrimmage. He almost took that handoff. Came right down the line.
He did the old rule, Mike. When you have a option backfield, you follow the guards. The guards will take you to play every time. And that's exactly what he did. He climbed right up that guard's back, found the ball.
2nd and 11 for McGuffey.
Have some brief football coaching
There you go.
history. I learned that. Follow the guard. That was me and Bo Elliott, coached 9th grade one year.
Carlisle back. Oh,
Here
here they
comes
come.
the
It's
blitz.
Ochoa
He is
again.
going
And Ochoa
nowhere.
got him at the 41-yard line. Third Highlands sack. Now we have more stuff going on afterwards. You know, you look down to
Yeah,
write the play
exactly,
down,
yes.
and you miss stuff. That's Ochoa's first sack of the year.
10th tackle for him tonight, too.
Back at the 43, so 4 and 7 is 11-yard loss on that.
Getting chippy, Mike. I mean, that was a straight-up tackle. Nothing.
Come on, Rex. Get a handle in the game here.
3rd down longish, 22.
Again, did we miss something?
I could have, because my head was down.
Mine was down, too. I was putting a big S by Ochoa's name for the sack.
And give him Beckham that first sack. For him, 3rd down, very long.
And there
22 to go.
No place to run or hide that time for Mr.
And
Carlisle.
here is Carlisle back, and he's going to heave it downfield, and he throws it to no one. He tried to get it to Sheldon Hanna, his senior wide receiver, sprinting down the left side, but the Rams had it well covered, and it's 4th down.
And it looks like they're going to send the punt team out, Mike.
Sam Stout. Stout is the name of the kicker for the Ravens now, the punter. Went to Penn State.
We're going to have a timeout here.
We are. This is a McGuffey timeout. They'll have one remaining at 8:28 remaining. The Rams in the lead by a score of 41-17. It hasn't really seemed that easy, has it?
You know, 10 years ago, Mike, Highlands clinched a tie for the Allegheny Conference with a win over, guess who?
Valley.
Our next opponent, 42-21. The old doubled up.
I'm going to guess the. Go ahead.
Who threw 3 touchdowns?
Braden Timmons.
Who caught one of them? We're doing trivia in the 4th quarter.
That I don't know. Who did catch one of them? I knew Braden was in there because there was a lot of Timmons action in that thing. That's what Dan called. That's
Yeah.
how I knew.
He's up here tonight with us.
He's up here tonight with us.
Not Dom Green.
How about Elijah Jackson?
There you go, Elijah Jackson.
I have the football that they gave us, the undefeated football from that year. Every time I look at that, I think of Jackson brothers and Braden Timmons, and
Fun group. They were a fun group.
what a great team that was.
Yep. Sam Albert led him in.
2014, and that team scored 36 points a game. This team came into the night 36.8, and they got 41 on the board already. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
I'm surprised by this, Mike.
And they're going to go shotgun with a pistol, but now they're going to slide Odell over as a sidecar. 4th and 22.
Here comes the Czar's Army.
And Carlisle's back going to run a swing pass over to the left, and Odell's got some running room. And he's going to be short of the 1st down. That was the backstick. Good job by Montrell Johnson to get him off his feet, and the Rams have turned it over.
So 8:21 to go here in the 4th quarter. Highlands now with a comfortable 41-17 lead.
That was their best passing play, 14 yards.
And how about McGuffey after they come up and play JV football tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
Whoa.
I think they're going to be going home on the charter with Highlands and just staying overnight.
Just stay over. We'll get billet families for them.
Who was that team we used to play way out there, Mike? Almost in Hollidaysburg. Almost in
yeah.
Hollidaysburg. It was Hollidaysburg. They came in for the
That was
JV.
that's a little further trip than this one.
And guess what? Their bus broke down right outside the parking lot.
Oh.
Had to call and get another bus. You know what we did? We took the kids over to Arby's and fed them, poor kids.
I remember Indiana's bus broke down one time, basketball. Remember that? Got them pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Here's Cherry zigzagging through. Cherry still going and gets close to maybe 10 yards. Cherry up over the 50. They're going to call him down at the McGuffey 48. 9-yard pickup.
141 for Darius tonight on 13 carries.
For Darius this year, that is his 4th 100-yard game of the year, and we said 141. That is his biggest game. He had 137 earlier. 2nd and 1. I'm sure this is staying on the ground. Give it to Cherry again. Off the left side. They got him, but he gets forward and gets the 1st down. Good body lean that time. Logan Carlisle came up from his corner spot, but there it's just a bigger body, and he got past him and gets the first down to the 46.
First and 10. On about the Highlander 47-yard.
Clock winding, fourth quarter, 7:18 to go.
Mara back in the game now at fullback. Looks like it's going to be a power series here, Mike. Trying to get that clock to run. Been a long game, hasn't it?
Well, yeah. What do we get for time of day?
9:40. Yeah, it's long.
That's long.
Got a little late start because of senior night.
I'd say about, what, 10 minutes maybe?
Not even that. I was surprised how quickly they came up.
Minaj keeps it. Off to the right side. He's going to gives ground to make some, and he does inside the 45, and he gets out of bounds. And gets thrown down over there by Wyatt Fisher.
I think that referee's tired of throwing a flag.
I think the worst one was when he got tackled past the end line after like 11 yards after he scored a touchdown. But that was
necessary.
I can't say much because the way our guys take penalties.
Not necessary. 108 now for Minaj.
2nd and 7-ish.
12 carries. And don't forget, Keegan Babinsack has 6.
He does. That was a field goal, not an extra point, so those yards count, darn it. Rams ended up going for it after that, and it ended up not working. Lucas off the right side. Lucas still on his feet inside the 30. They're not going to get him now. Lucas down the sideline, and they do. There was a man down there. I didn't see him. It was 23. Driston McInallen, and he got him off his feet just as he got inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Where are they going to mark it here?
And again, you know, people wondering, you're trying to impress, basically trying to impress the committee right now. This is what's going on. This is where the Rams are in this season. We're not talking about finishing 3rd to get into the playoffs. You're trying to score, and you're trying to show them what you got. And
3-yard line. Is it 40 yards on that, Mike?
That was a 40-yard run.
148 now. Minaj jumps ahead.
Let's see where that puts. Well, wait till this play. 1st down at the 3. Cherry. Pinballs around, and they got him this time. Cherry maybe. Now we're going to call it no gain. 2nd down.
And we know one thing, when the Golden Rams have 2 rushers with 100 yards, they're hard to beat.
It is very hard to beat. I want to check Minaj's numbers here. 148. He had 199 against Armstrong week 0, 175 against Elizabeth Forward week 1. So this is only his 4th best game.
Can you believe that? What a year.
What was the 3rd one? 158 against Burrow last week. 143 against East Allegheny week 3. He's had a year, folks.
He sure has.
2nd and goal from the 3. Lucas going to keep it. Stutter step. And he's Reno Presto. You can see the Guardian cap in there. They tried to
up yet. He's in the end zone.
They tried to get the ball away, but they're going to call him down at the 2.
He's been in the end zone more times than not gotten touchdowns.
3rd and goal at the 2. 1 yard on that. Clock continues to run, 4:40. Rams taking a lot of time here to try to wind time off the clock. Highlands 41, McGuffey 17. Rams go to 4-4 with this one. The most exciting 4-4 team you've ever seen.
No doubt about it.
That's a follow by Lucas. He walks his way in for a Highlands touchdown.
Sure?
Yes, I am. Touchdown Highlands, a 2-yard run for Minaj Lucas.
Gives them 151 on the night.
No, stuff's going again. Do we have any flags? They're just telling them to stop. So Minaj is in the end zone. Rams have scored 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. His 2nd, and a run-of-the-mill garden variety 2-yard touchdown for Highlands. What's going on? Naviglia to snap, Babinsack to hold, Babinsack to kick. And that one is tipped and no good.
No. That one wasn't.
Somebody got a hand on it indeed. 47-17. Highlands in the lead. 4:21 to go in the 4th quarter.
Well, Mike, I never gave the golf report this week.
Well,
it was exciting. We went up
go
there.
right
Conley's up on Route 8. It was a beautiful Saturday and not a leaf to be found. They did a great job for us. Me, Dan Timmons, and my son Ken. What Conley's is famous for is their 18th hole. And my new neighbor owned Conley's at one time.
Oh.
And when I met her, I said, "You owe me a dozen golf balls." It was a par 3.
She owes you at least a dozen golf balls.
180 yards, all carry, and very impressed.
Is that the 17th hole?
18th.
Oh, okay.
We all hit the green. We all carry. And you know I'm famous for never 3-putting. 12-footer downhill. I'm going to make a birdie to end the day.
And you ran it how far, Buck?
Blew it 10 feet past. Missed the putt coming.
You know, I like it better when you leave it short and you say that's part 1 of 2.
Yes.
No, it's not the case when you blow a 10-foot putt.
That's my
and you
motto.
missed, so 10 foot uphill and you did what?
I missed it. Come up 2 foot short.
Geez.
I had a 3-putt. That was Rich Falter's one thing bugaboo. Never 3-putt. He taught me the hole was 2 feet big. Just aim it, get it in there, and you'll be fine.
He was, not only was he a great basketball coach and a great guy, but he was one of the best golf coaches you could ever have.
Shot his age. Every time I beat him, he'd get mad. I said, "You taught me."
Babinsack kicks it on the ground. It's picked up by Victor Bonus. Tries to come to the near side of the field. Breaks one tackle and then gets swung down by Marquise Johnson.
Lucas Johnson. I'm thinking about Rich. I didn't beat him very often.
I always like to be teamed with him because he was
Great.
We were able
great
to.
partner.
Yeah, we worked well together. I enjoyed that.
I do enjoy two-man scramble. You gotta think a little bit, manage the course. Okay, Dante Allen's out there. We've got a few new guys out there, Mike. Let's see who else we got
in his
there.
in Dante's brief appearances this year, he's been very good. He's going to be somebody to look for in the future. Only a sophomore, 54. Keep an eye on him. Toss to Ely. Oh, and Ely is swallowed up in the middle of the line. And that is big. Let's see, who was that? 66. I don't have on my.
Logan George.
Logan George, okay. I think why he's not on here was because, oh, there he is. He's listed as 60 on our roster, but thanks, Dominic.
Dom is our spotter tonight, doing a great job.
It's a good thing Dom knows these people.
There we go. Our PA announcer caught on to it. They heard you, Dom.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Fermanic up the middle. Fermanic with good yardage until he runs into Jamar Wright, and Jamar didn't budge, but that's first down, McGuffy. Their 12th of the ball game.
6th tackle. We got Aiden Kell in the game.
9-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ethan Stuyvesant getting in the game now. Some new white shirts out there.
So we've substituted this week, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. 3 minutes, clock winding, 4th quarter. The Rams going to get out of McGuffey with a win and head home tonight 4-4, and they will make the short trip across the bridge to Valley next week for the Battle of the Bridge.
I got your shirt, Dom.
And Valley is also struggling. They have not won a game going into tonight's action. Oh, whirly bird flip. Got it to...
He's gone.
Levi Schaefer. Schaefer's up down the middle, and Schaefer's dragged down. Did he make it?
Yep.
What are they going to call? Touchdown, McGuffey. Levi Schaefer, they just slipped into the game. And he goes 49 yards for a Highlander touchdown. Now they got a big one.
Running out of ink, Mike.
Another one of these games that are just so much scoring. 47-23. At 2:27 left. And now Malachi Ely runs onto the field late, and now McGuffey's going to have to call time because I think they were going to have too many men out there. Did they get it? They did. Timeout, McGuffey. They're going to make sure they get this extra point correct. Why don't we take one, too? We'll be right back.
So do we get...
All right, after the timeout, now we'll have the extra point attempt. See if they're going for 2 or not. I think they are. I think that's why they call time. They are. 47-23. And Carlisle, the quarterback. Going to run the toss. This is Schaefer again, but this time the Rams say no thank you. Burford got him and brought him down, and the 2-point play is no good. So Levi got the touchdown, and he'll have that on senior night to remember. On a nice long one, too, but 2 points are no good, and the score is now Highlands 47 and McGuffey 23.
By the way, Mike, getting back to look at the playoffs, the way I have it figured out is Monty Christian, Avonworth, the winner of the Elizabeth Forward Southmoreland game, and Central Valley get the byes. I have Beaver 5, Deer Lake 6, just guessing now. Then I have the loser of the Elizabeth Forward Southmoreland game 7, Freeport 8, Mount Pleasant 9. I'm going to put us 10th, and I'm going to put the Hopewell North Catholic winner. They'll be in 4th place and 11th. The loser's out, in my opinion.
See, I think that both of those teams have a chance.
I do too, but if they have a chance, we're in trouble because Greenberg is pretty good. They're in. And if I'm right,
I think it's four teams for 3 wild cards. I think that's where we're at.
if I'm right, I would have us playing the loser of the Elizabeth Forward Southmoreland game, and that would be an at.
Yeah, it would definitely be an out. I don't think they would allow any wild card teams to be at home. I just don't think that's good for them.
No.
If you're going to be a wild card, those teams that automatically qualified should get the opportunity to have a home game. So let's see if they're going to try an onside kick here. Nate Clare, number 4, got a lot of action tonight. I would assume the Rams would just want to run out the clock.
I think one thing, if you're a Highlands fan, you have to hope that North Catholic Hopewell game is a rout.
Yeah, that would help.
Because then that losing team would not look as good to the committee.
That would help. So here's Clare. He's going to kick it deep. He does. That's going to be a touchback. Goes into the end zone. Cherry lets it go. The Rams will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right, let's run out this last 2:27 and get out of Dodge.
That's an idea. 47-23, Rams lead it. Going to try to win their 2nd in a row here tonight and then try to make it 3 in a row to finish things up next week against the Valley Vikings.
I'm liking what I see out there. Jamarcus Prager and Kyron Beasley. How's that sound, Mike?
Well, I see Minaj Lucas and Kyron Beasley.
Prager was there for a second. Oh, he's a wide receiver. That's what's happening.
So Cherry will get the hot water. Rams all looking at their wristbands. Kyron Beasley, 15. Pistol gets the call and busts through. Beasley up over the 20 and gets a first down to the 30-yard line.
If it broke one more tackle, Mike, it'd still be running.
I'm going to say to the 32 for 12. 1st and 10. Rams are very close to being able to take a knee now. 2 minutes to go. I do not believe. Now McGuffey's out of timeout, so that makes that point moot. They could take a knee if they want. Actually, they should. No chance of injury there. Now Lucas is going to keep it. This Makes no sense. And he runs out of bounds to stop the clock. What are we doing?
That makes sense to at least get out of bounds and get hit.
What are we doing? There's a flag down. And if we'll see where it is. It's 32, so we'll see what the officials say. I guess the flag's against McGuffey. Dead ball unsportsmanlike against Highlands. I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. After the play,
117 yards.
if they'd have taken a knee, that wouldn't have happened.
That's true.
I mean, I really don't. Seriously, I don't understand. It doesn't make any difference. You're risking players to injury. There's only a minute 52 left. I understand it can't wind it all the way down, but so what?
You take another knee.
Beasley dancing around and gets thrown down at the 18-yard line. Memphis Hadrich, our buddy, is in there to make the stop. So it's 4th down now. Down counted on the last one. Yeah, I think it should be 3rd down.
I think the PA announcer agrees with you.
They got a 1st down on the first play. It was 1st and 10 on Lucas's run out of bounds. That was the 2nd down play. They've stolen it down from us. Beasley ran that one for 3. It's at the 20. It should be 3rd down and to the 41, 21 to go is what it should be. It's 3rd down. Now they have to get this fixed.
Yeah, they do.
Highlands calls time to try to.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to do this again. The first play was Beasley. He ran 12 yards for a 1st down to the 32. On 1st and 10 at the 32, Lucas ran it on the play that took him out of bounds after he gained 5 yards.
Penalty.
Right. The penalty took it back, down counted, okay? So that made it 2nd down. The 2nd down play was Beasley for 3. It's now 3rd and 21.
3-yard loss, right?
I got to mark the 5 in for Minaj. Okay, and then, no, he was at the 17 and he got up to the 20, so he got 3. Beasley. So it should be 3rd and 21. They've stolen. It's Canada. They've stolen it down from us.
You have Minaj for 156, Mike?
Yeah, exactly that much.
Look at us.
So here are the Rams punting on 3rd down because the referees can't count. And the punt is downed. Secured by Colt McGowan. We'll say secured. 39 seconds left. So thanks to everybody here.
Very hospitable group.
Yes, Ed Dalton, the former coach, the longtime coach here, the athletic director came in, helped us out. Thanks to him and everyone else here at McGuffey for making our stay a pleasurable one. "39 seconds. And Giancarlo Stanton just hit a home run. Hooray. 6-3 Yankees. First down. Now they're going to trying to make sure they got some substitutions and try to make sure they have 11 guys. Problem with McGuffey now, they don't have any timeouts. And now they run a guy out there, a couple. Dakota Reedy, number 10, is coming out. He might be the quarterback here. I think he is definitely the backup, so yeah. First down. McGuffey at the 48-yard line.
Most points they've scored all year, Mike.
And to give us to Aiden Odell. Odell crosses to 50 and down to the Highlands 49.
That is the 9th tackle for Luke Gladys. They're going to try to get one more play off, it looks like.
2nd and 6. Clock winds to 15. I don't know if they're going to make it. They're not going to make it. 10 seconds. They're not going to make it. Highlands 47. McGuffy 23, that's the final. Dean, final thoughts.
Well, Mike, part one, we took care of business tonight. Part two, got to take care of business next week in Valley, and then we're in the committee's hands.
Yes. Okay, thanks to everybody here at McGuffy that helped us out. Once again, that final score, Highlands 47 and McGuffy 43. For Don Green and the Dean Mike Shoma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, so long, everybody.